Simon, you've had a few days to reflect on Sunday's defeat at Featherstone. When you look back on the game, you must be pleased with the effort that the boys put in despite the loss.
Yeah, obviously fine-tooth comb as we normally do. A lot of, a hell of a lot of positives throughout the game. I think a few moments in the game, the rugby ball sometimes can be quite cruel. The one that bounced over Louis' shoulder, then Louis pulling his hammer. That 10-minute period was probably where it turned, and we were under pump a bit after that. Obviously, Adzi got sin bin towards the end of the game, which hurt us. But yeah, on the whole, a lot of positive stuff. But credit to Fev as well. They found a way to get back into a game which we were, as I said right after the game, we were dominant. I felt for large parts. We played how we want to play, which is quite an attractive style. It's like anything. Your decision making improves the more you do it. So for us, if we can continue in the same fashion, same style, and having the bravery, I suppose, to keep pushing the ball a bit, the decisions will improve. Therefore, the number of breaks and everything else comes off back of that. But yeah, really happy with that. But on the flip side, the thing I'm probably more happy with was our defence. I thought their tries were the scrum one at the end was pretty ugly. That was a tired defensive line, I think. But the other couple of tries in there, I didn't think there were much to them. The kick was very lucky. The ball over the top off a break, I think, was solvable for us as well. So yeah, there's a lot of positive, as I say. But yeah, in the end, we still lost. So it is what it is.
You're seeing improvement week on week, though. That must be pleasing for you.
Yeah, well, that's the aim every week, Faz. We're not always going to get the results throughout the season. It's a tough competitive league, as we all talk about and we all understand, I think. But yeah, making sure performance is on the up all the time is the important bit. And even if you got to the mastered it sort of stage, you still need to be looking for ways to improve. So we're like no one else in that regard. We'll keep looking to get better every week, and that's collectively and individually, because obviously it all adds up at the end.
Any injury concerns coming out of Sunday? Obviously Louis' side.
No, we had a few head knocks in the game, which fortunately the lads all passed them at the time, but we're going to be cautious with them as well. We've got the luxury of doing so, really, with having the week off. We don't have to push Corey. Joe Rundle, a bit of a head knock in the game as well. Adzi got tested out as well. Yeah, we don't have to push them overly hard this week with that weekend off, so a bit of an opportunity to refresh before we go into another big one with Lee.
And you're hoping to welcome anyone back into the squad with having a few weeks to sort of refresh, as you mentioned?
James Woodburn-All's close. Obviously he made the 21 at the weekend, but that was, you have to put a 21 in. Joe Martin, Louis Dufresne pulled up there, so we'll see how he is. He's not as bad as first feared, but he might miss the next couple. Other than that, decisions to make, obviously. There was some good stuff in there, as I said, improvements. It's not to say it was perfect by any means, so the lads that didn't play, they're not out of the picture by any means.
And we're looking ahead then to that big Monday night against Lee down at the Share. There's plenty going on. It's been announced today that there's a big special offer going on, £10 tickets for all fans, with under 16s going free. Initiatives like that, you'd expect there to be a bumper crowd down at the Share, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd hope so. I'm from Halifax. I'm a tight Yorkshireman, like all of us in this area, and money is tight as well at the moment for a lot of people. So an opportunity to come down and watch a quality game of rugby for that sort of money, I think it's everyone will do well out of that. And there's some stuff on the night, I believe, some fireworks and bits and bobs, which will make it pretty for the cameras. And from what I've seen on Premier Sports so far, the production's been good, and we want to really give a good account of ourselves on there, not only on the pitch but off it as well, by showing what the championship clubs can showcase. So yeah, looking forward to it, but we've got a bit of work to do before we get there.
Are there any specific challenges that you face when preparing for not only a Monday game but an evening game?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we're part-time, Lee are full-time. It doesn't really matter to them too much, I don't think. But yeah, for our part-time boys, I doubt many will be missing work on Monday. I doubt many will be missing work on the Tuesday as well. So there's some stuff we have to factor in. Obviously the week leading up will alter our training schedule, so we're not training too far away with our final session to the Monday game. So we'll alter that. Then our recovery, I suppose, changes as well, because they'll probably get home at 11 o'clock on Monday night, go to work. The full day the next day. I don't reckon we'll get anything too great out of them on the Tuesday, so we'll have to have a think on that. We've got a few plans which are just to be finalised on that, but yeah, we're always a couple of weeks ahead anyway.
And just finally then, we'll mention the launch of the Panthers Ultimate Team initiative and the cards coming out soon. You've had a chance to have a look at them. What do you think of the initiative, and do you think it will be a success?
Well, it's a start of something, isn't it? It might get somewhere. It's a good thing to sort of make make stars of your players, I suppose. That's why they do it in football. But we're way off that level yet, aren't we? But there's a few dubious ratings in there. Next time, ask me, I think, and we might give you a better opinion rather than asking lads out forwards getting 90s for speed. But no, I think it's a good thing, isn't it? It's something a little bit different, it's unique, and hopefully we can grow on it and other people jump off the back of it.